What's up, guys? I'm back again with another video. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys a part 2 of me coming out. You feel me? I know the first video I didn't really explain me coming out, but I had to give you guys the beginning of it so you guys can get it and get the end and the whole reason why everything went down the way that it did. So I mean, where do I start? So I left off going to school and then me coming back home after my mom and her mom talked. So moving forward, I just kept denying it, okay? Like, I was telling my mom, like, I don't know what you're talking about, like, we're friends, like, I don't like her like that, we're just really, really cool. And she's just like, well, her mom, like, she thinks different, and I don't know what's going on, whatever. So we left it at that, okay? Mind you, how do you feel after that, So I don't know. I guess months go by and damn, not even months, years go by and I meet someone else, okay? Mind you, it's a female, and I was still kind of off and on with the one that I was with, but we weren't together, you get what I mean? So I met someone new, everything was fine, everything was cool, and here's where it starts getting here's where it starts getting complicated, because it was time for me to start bringing her around, okay? This is somebody new now, and I kept thinking in my head, like, do I want to happen before to happen now, because I don't want to get embarrassed. This is somebody new. This is someone like that I wasn't friends with in the beginning. You feel me? This is someone that I just met. So, oh, man, moving forward. So this is when I get caught. This is when I get caught, okay? So I'm at school, right? And when you're with somebody new and that's who you always been with, like, that's just, you want to be with them every day. You want to just see what they're doing. That's just who you want to be with, right? So I had told my mom before I went to school, I was like, oh, I'm going to go to tutoring after school. I have to be there. I need extra help. She's like, okay, make sure you give me a note from your teacher from the time you went in to the time you were done. And I'm like, okay, in my head, like, damn, like, but whatever. So we're into that day, everything's cool, everything's fine, and it's after school. Mind you, my mom wanted me to be home at like 3:30. That was no way possible when, I don't know if everyone is familiar with Rancho Cucamonga, but I went to the high school out there, Rancho High, and yeah, I mean, you can live down the street, but it's still no way possible to make it home at 3:30, like, especially the activities there is, and it's just a lot to do after school, you get what I mean? Like, nobody wants to go home right after school, but that was me, because I was always in trouble. He's over here thinking I'm gay, so of course she wants her daughter to be home. Whatever. So I'm sitting there on the bench and I'm not in tutoring, I'm not in nothing. It's me and the girl that I'm talking to, the new one. And I'm trying to, talk to her and stuff, you feel me? My mom's blowing up my phone at the same time. So I'm like, okay, all right, just ignore it, because I'm in tutoring, right? So she texts me like, where are you at? I said, I'm in tutoring, can I call you when I'm done? She was like, okay, well, I'm at the school, let me know when you're finished. So, okay, me personally, I don't know about y'all, but my heart dropped. My heart was my heart was all the way down there, okay? And I'm with the girl I was talking to, I'm with 2 of her friends at the time, chilling, right? I'm supposed to be in tutoring, and here I am shaking, trying to pretend like everything is still okay, all right? So I'm there, everything's okay, but I still got that message in my phone, so I'm like, damn. So I don't make a scene about it, I don't do anything about it, I just continue on talking to her, just basically just throwing my game, you feel me? Just showing her, telling her, you feel me? So I don't know if you know, but on the back part of the school, there's like this driveway that you could go by, right? Mind you, I'm sitting on these benches where that driveway is at, okay? My mom pulls up, okay? And I'm sitting with that girl on the bench right there. I'm talking to her, we start kissing and stuff, you feel me? I'm not thinking of anything, right? I'm not thinking of anything, okay? So, of course, my mom is with my sister, the crazy one, and all I hear is, "Get the f off her now!" And I'm looking up like, what? And it's my mom, it's my sister, they're in that driveway, and I'm like, oh my gosh. At the same time, my phone was ringing, so I didn't pay attention to it because I'm paying attention to her. And my heart, like, it was just over for me, okay? Like, not only did I deny the first person, like the first relationship I was in, to my mom and everything, but here I am running into this situation where I got caught, you feel me? I got caught kissing on this girl when I was supposed to be in tutoring, you feel me? So after my sister hopped out the car or whatever, you feel me, it was just like what do I do from here, you feel me? I'm shaking right now like it just happened, but it's like, what do we do from here, you feel me? So I get up because she was like, let's go in the car. And she looks at her, she's like, she's not gay and stay away from my sister, right? So I'm like, whatever. That was extra, but okay. I get in the car, sister gets in the car, slams the door or whatever. The first thing my mom asked for is the note. She was like, so if you're in tutoring, let me see the note. I'm like, all right. I give her the note. It just has, it has my start time without a teacher's signature or nothing. She's like, where's the end time? And I was like, I just left. Like, I didn't think I needed an end time. And my mom was like, I'm gonna need an end time by tomorrow. And if I don't get an end time, then you're gonna be on punishment. Mind you, punishment was a big thing to my mom. I wasn't even allowed to step foot outside because she threatened me one day. She told me, if you step foot outside, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm not playing. And I'm like, okay, you know, being young, you feel me? You like, oh dang, I'm off finna beat your ass. I wasn't trying to get my ass beat, you feel me? So anyways, we're driving to the house, you feel me? Mind you, I live like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away from the school at the time, driving, you feel me? Not walking. And she's like, okay, give me your phone. Mind you, I was already in the back seat trying to delete stuff, but the phone that I had was trying to retrieve the messages back because the thread was too long. So I'm in the back seat beating myself up, like what do I do? So I give it to her and I have a lock on it. She pulls off, right? She drops me off and she pulls off. So at this point, I'm like, they got my phone. They both just pulled off. Like, I'm at the house, like shaking, not knowing what to do. I just kissed this girl. You feel me? It's like my third time being around her and then this happens, you feel me? I'm still trying to throw my game. Like, you see what I'm saying? And it's getting ruined, right? So, jumping into it, I get a phone call on the house phone. It's my mom. She's like, what's your passcode? I was like, passcode to what? And she was like, to your phone. And I told her, I was like, can you just come home? She was like, no, I need the passcode to your phone. And I'm just like, you know, gripping on the house phone, like trying to figure out, like, you know, but there's no way I can give her a fake passcode because I open my phone every second, you feel me? So I give her the passcode, she hangs up. Didn't say thank you, nothing, just. So I'm sitting there at the house just waiting, right? Trying to get a hold of my girl at the time to see, like, you know, she could talk to me. My cousin, he's fake. He wasn't trying to use his phone. He's like, you're in trouble, your mom said. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I ended up using the house phone and I had to delete the call right after because my mom was on it. She would try to see if I'm using anything, like the computer, gotta delete the history. The house phone, gotta delete the history on that. Like, she was on it. So I got a hold of her, whatever. I was telling her what happened and she's like, please, like, just don't tell my mom because nobody knows. So I'm like, oh, well, this is about to be a big thing because now now it's just way worse. Now your family doesn't know. I've known you for a week, but we've been talking for 3 days. You get what I mean? It was just one of those things where it's just like, can I come back later, like in life? Like, can I just be gone for a long time in my life and come back to this later? Like, I wanted this feeling to go away so bad because everything was just so weird, and I really liked this girl at the time. You get what I mean? So my mom comes back and she's crying, she's upset, and she's like, you told me that you didn't like any girls and you liked me, and with the previous one, okay, I understood that, I didn't think anything, but now you shown me, and you could have just told me the truth. She kept saying, she kept hearing my name in the streets, they saw me do this with the girl, they saw me do that. So I had to tell her, like, well, yeah, like, I like her. Like, it's not that I like girls, I like her. Here I am, still lying, right? Still lying. She's like, Danielle, are you sure, right? And I'm like, yeah, mom, like, that's the only one. Like, I just like her. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know, like, if it's just the way she treats me, how we are around each other, whatever. And she was just like kind of listening, but not listening. So she's like, I gotta call her mother. You guys, you would think it'll be over and done with and just leave it alone. I already told you what you needed to hear. You feel me? And I already feel weird about it because this is all new to her. She'd never really thought about it. She didn't think of me doing stuff like this. So I'm like, okay. You know, but this time she calls her mom in front of me, and thank God again, her mom didn't answer, okay? So moving forward, we get into it, and she's just crying to me, telling me like she wish I would have told her, she wish, but it's like, hey, like, it comes down to it, like, if you find out, it's gonna be worse, but if I tell you, I felt like it was gonna be way worse, you know. And I had to break it down to her. It's like, I come to you and tell you I'm pregnant, or I come to you telling you that I like girls. You get what I mean? And I had to let her know, because the first one, I was like, okay, whatever. But the second one, I really liked her. So it was like, I have to be truthful with myself, and I have to be truthful with my family, so I can come out and I can let them know, like, hey, this is me, this is what I like, and this is what I do, you know. And I started to feel weird with myself, because it's hard trying to be this person, you know, that you know you are, and here your mom and your sister are trying to throw dresses on you and tell you to wear those pumps and wear the ones with the little heels, and it's like, I'm not gonna throw that on. You see what I'm saying? And like, most people still to this day are going through that, and it's like, it's okay. You feel me? I was one of those that, you feel me, I'm walking out the door and my girl wants to hold my hand, but I'm scared to hold her hand. You feel me? And you can't be like that. You got to be truthful with yourself. You got to know who you are, and you just got to know what you're doing, because at the end of the day, like, you are who you are, and can't nobody change who you are. It's up to you to let those people change you. You get what I mean? And in all honesty, I want to sit here right now and tell you guys, if, you know, if I didn't overcome it, or if I didn't come out and say anything, because I did. And once I did, I felt good about it. You get what I mean? Because like I said, you still got people till this day that look at their parents and be like, we're just good friends, or we're best friends, whatever the case may be. And it's like, I don't know, to me, you can't do that, because you're hiding yourself, you know? So I don't know, guys. I learned a really big lesson, and that lesson is to just be truthful with yourself and not hide your relationships. You feel me? Because eventually whatever's in the dark will come to light, and I do believe in that, because it has happened, and I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, stuff is just crazy, and you always want to feel comfortable with yourself. You don't never want to feel like you gotta hide yourself, you know? So moral of the story is, I got caught, I got in trouble. You see what I'm saying? And my mom was mad for a long time, but she got over it, you know, because I'm pretty sure she thought, this is my daughter, I love her, and I want to see her happy. You get what I mean? And that's what ended up happening. So hey, I mean, I hope you guys like the end result to this. I mean, give this video a thumbs up if you feel like, you know, I did the right thing by just telling the truth this second time around, because the first time I was just playing it off like it was okay when it really wasn't. But I don't know, I thank you guys for tuning in as well. Like, I also wanted to throw this out there, like, you guys, me starting from zero, like zero, I know it may not be much, but 82 subscribers is a lot to me when you started at zero. You get what I mean? And all you guys, everybody who just watches to watch, or watches because they really want to see what's going on, or watches because they be like, oh, she just had to do this because of whatever. I hear a lot of things about me. Mind you, this is just a hobby of mine because I was getting bored with myself, you know, out of everything that I went through and just everything. I just needed something to do. You get what I mean? And for people to shut me down and stuff like that, I just reflect on when the day I started off with zero. You get what I mean? And I have people that are on my team. We're a family. We're showing that we can do this. You feel me? And I'm trying to give you guys stuff every single day. I'm trying to relate to you guys. I'm trying to see what I can do because this is a really cool hobby. You get what I mean? And if I can give any advice, just push forth and do what you want, because you can. I'm telling you guys, I'm really thankful. I'm grateful for everything so far, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I didn't want to just not put that in there. I did not want to just not say anything because I need people to know. You know how I would want somebody to tell me, you know, and that's how I'm telling you guys. So I'm gonna end this off right here, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.